Bro, listen. I'm gonna cut it to you straight up, okay?
Okay.
I was happy for this in the beginning to get people together and we reach our goals, okay? But this company thing was always gonna be a inevitable crossroad, okay? Where we get what we need to fly, we can always use it if we need to, right? But from there, everybody should fly almost in their own direction. I don't see it going.
Yeah, it's not a long term.
Kind of past this checkpoint. That's all. But if you say that initially, I mean, people won't want to do anything.
Yeah, people want to be on board.
Yeah.
But what does that mean then? Like,
it just means that there was already problems with the group. I mean, guys. I know a lot of people have been in actual gangs before. Okay, like the reality is that people, a lot of people you see around, right? They're part of like massive groups that are full of people, right? But do you see these guys on like on the jobs? Do you see them doing the casino back when and shit like that? You don't, because a lot of people don't get there because the politics are really shit. And the reality is that you need to have a main group, right? You need to have your full group that tries to do stuff together and always sticks together, right? And
yeah,
the reality is that our group is already 7. That right there, it doesn't work. It just flat out does not work, right? Because it'd be 6, right? 7's too many. So then, I don't want to be the guy to kick people out and be weird about it. I think, I don't even think our crew is experienced enough to pull stuff off as it is, right? With the current 7.
What do you mean pull stuff off? Like, we got everything we need. Me and Marty, we can hack. I mean, second we find our way in that bank, we definitely can do it, right?
I disagree.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you think we're missing?
I disagree. I disagree. Listen, back in the days when we did GG, we had to put our foot on the ground a bunch of times and just cut a bunch of people off, and it was really hostile. But the reality is that we just had to do it, right?
You're right about the 7.
Until you find your core. I don't think this core works. I'm sorry. I think it's good for this checkpoint and for maybe next checkpoint. But from that point on, I just don't see it.
So you're saying we got to find our boys?
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah, I used to have that. Used to.
Yeah.
So what happens now then? I mean, what are you saying?
I think we continue as is, and then we sell stuff. We use the bench, the house. We pay everybody back, so everybody feels like they've been compensated for their involvements. And I think we segment.
What does that word mean, segment?
Segmenting, a segment.
Segment, like split up.
What? Wait.
He's saying he wants to split up the group at some point, Marty.
But you were saying...
Maybe not right now, but...
I mean, why can't we just like, how about we just make that barrier, right? Where we can still work together as a business, but when it comes to other stuff, we're not some crew. No? Can't that work as well?
That's what I just said. I said this is probably work for this checkpoint, maybe the next one, but I don't think it gets past that. Because then we'll all be doing research on stuff, investing on stuff, and not everybody's gonna be part of jobs, and then it's gonna make people mad. And if I'm the one to say you're not part of this, people are gonna get sad and mad, and then turn each other, and then people are gonna make their own crew against us. And also, it's better to cut off at the stem and split off immediately, right? And everybody has kind of like their own group, right? That they're solid with. Otherwise, it's just not gonna work out.
Right, but you're still saying we can still work as the company, but we need to make that clear distinction that this isn't a group. This is just
it's not a heist group. It's just not.
Okay. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Makes sense.
Yeah, sorry, guys. I love the company, and I'm not even gonna be on in like CG or something. It's not like I'm gonna go somewhere else. I'm just telling you, it's just not a heist group. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I got my hands up, guys. My bad. This is not the core we have. Is not a heist group. So if that means that I'm cutting myself off, and you guys want to stay together, you do that, and I'll be glad to see you guys succeed and do your thing. I have no problem with that.
Mr. X, you're cutting yourself off. What do you mean?
if that's what it takes for you guys to be as six and believe in your own thing, I will never be part of something I don't believe in. And I currently don't believe in this group as a heist group. I won't do it.
I was worried about this too. I mean,
You hear that,
whole
you know?
group is
I'm
all
not going to
former
jail
leaders.
for this group. Sorry.
You hear that, you know? We're the problem. City hackers. We're washed up. I told you. Out of touch.
Hey, we haven't even seen the hacks yet. What are you worried about?
Guys, there's something that you listen. This is my perspective, okay? And it's something that helped us out last time and a bunch of other times, right? If you don't have the passion and the drive for discovery, right? You're waiting for somebody else to do it at your place. And when you're the one to discover something, right? You want to be part of it. If people are not part of it and they're passionate about it, it's gonna suck for everybody. This group is not passionate about that. When I ask for fucking grid searches, nobody gives a fuck. Yeah, it's boring. Yeah, it's late night.
We've been searching. Me and Marty were searching yesterday.
Yeah, but as a group, people aren't motivated to do it. Bro, I do that shit, eyes open, eyes closed, all fucking day and night, and I don't want anything for it. It's just the passion that I have for it. And I want people to have the same drive to do this shit. So we go around and we figure out everything about stuff. So that we master all the systems, and then we fucking we clap the high. I don't want to fucking have like a half-ass heist group. I'm not gonna do that. Sorry guys, I'm not doing that. When it comes down to it,
I'm all in.
when we're
Marty is
rock
too.
bottom, right, and we're doing some heist, right, and I can turn the bike around and risk me going to jail to save somebody, I'll be honest with you, with this group, I don't see it. I'm not doing it.
Like everybody in the group, or just
Not everybody.
as a whole?
The cohesion as 6 or 7 isn't there.
I mean, as far as on the job heists, I can't say you're wrong. I do think they do other things to try
Exactly.
and help out in general.
It's a great organized group. It's good for business. It's good for everybody. Everybody can have their guys. They can get more selfishly out of this than I will. Reality is, I haven't gotten shit out of this, and I don't really give a fuck. Right? It's not about what I'm getting out of it. They will get paid out. Their investment will pay off. All of that. Right? We can be a company, a group. We can be a conglomerate. We can have a business. We can delegate tasks. But it's just not my heist group. And I'm willing,
Okay,
if you
that
guys
makes
if you,
sense.
if you guys are both not okay with that, I'm willing to be the only one that splits off.
No, I think you're
Well-
making sense.
Well, the thing is, I think you're saying split off because here's the thing. We never really addressed it, right? You weren't there, X, but when we talked about it, we said, like, right now, we're the company and the business. If anything else happens after that, we can talk about it as it comes down to it. But currently, this is what we are.
Yes,
Right?
But
But let me just say, there was that like thing in the air where it felt like we were almost like tied down to this group. I see what you're saying, but you should also take into understanding that we did say that this is not like the group for everything.
that's you're ignoring human nature entirely. It's like you're forgetting about the past. The problem with this is that we've done it before. It's like we've learned nothing. What you need to learn in this is that there's going to be an expectation and an emotional attachments to the ongoings.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. When I said that thing
Even
in
if
the air that makes
even
us
if you say,
feel-
guys, we're not the heist group, right? There will be this expectation that we still are, even though you've told them we're not. And it's going to become a problem. I'd rather flat out say we are not this, and then also do it. So say it and do it, rather.
And I think he's
than,
got a point with
Then kind of letting it there, saying it, and being, oh well, what about this guy? I'm not, guys. I'm not going to be the one to do it because otherwise, it's going to fall on me. I'd rather take the fall now and be a little step, right? Than take the fall later and have to jump off of a fucking cliff.
No. Listen. I think you misunderstood what I was saying. I was saying that thing in the air that's holding us together. That's what I meant. The emotional attachment, where it's like, even though we don't explicitly say these things, it feels like, okay, well, we're all 7 here all the time to doing all these things together, business-wise. Fuck it. Oh shit, there's a bank right there. I mean, it feels like we're almost tied down. Obviously, we haven't explicitly talked about it, and I understand what you're saying. We're on the same page here, right? And I don't think what you're saying about like saying that this as a heist group doesn't mesh well for you, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing for you to say at all. I don't think it's like This is crazy. You know?
I've had a high school before. I've had a bunch. I've had mixes, fusion. I've done just with CG. Okay, there are certain types of people that I look for when I scout out for people that want to be with to do this shit. Okay, and these guys individually, I do it with them all the time, all over again. All of them, one by one. I agree with all of them, but as a group, I can't agree with it. It's not. It's not. I don't want to be responsible for a massive downfall because that I agreed with a group that I don't actually agree with. Okay, so all of them one by one, sure, all of them together. I don't agree with it. Sorry.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What about us?
Yeah, we were at the casino, bro. Think I forgot?
No.
Yes, this core group works. If you guys want to have this core group, I don't want to have a mutiny. I don't want to be the one that could like to poach you guys. It has to come from you. And if you're not open and honest about that, and you don't tell the others this is your thing, it's gonna fall on me. It's why I thought it'd be better if I just cut myself off initially as alone, right? So that
I get what
that
you're
doesn't
saying.
fall onto me either.
Yeah. I see
Yeah.
what you're saying.
I mean,
Just for
it makes
heist,
sense.
not a problem.
The heist crew should be the same as the rest of the crew. I mean, can't have people who aren't really part of the
Yeah.
heist crew and then
Yeah.
just force them to do
Well-
work
well,
and then.
Because listen, what you need to understand is that when it comes down to it, brother, I've had jobs with people, okay, that leave you behind, and it's shit. It is so bad.
Yeah.
It is and it makes me want to fucking. It makes me want to just never talk to them again. Okay, and I feel like with this current setup, if things go wrong, I don't have the confidence to think and to tell like, okay, these will never leave me behind. Okay, the shit we pull, the shit we try. When you have it's about the mindset. When you have a mindset to do everything in your power to succeed, right? You start thinking about new ideas on the fly. You start improvising. You start becoming something. This group doesn't have that as a cohesion. Sorry, it's just not a tool we have as a group, flat out. And it has nothing to do with anything. It's just for heists. It's just for the big plans, the big things. Not gonna hold it.
Yeah, that does make sense.
I'll tell them if you want, and then
I don't think you have to. I think, and between you and me, I was thinking even a few days ago, like, company's not going to be forever. It does make sense. We just got to make sure everyone's happy. You know, a lot of people put in a lot of work. Let's make sure they get what they want, and then
Yeah, they'll get profit on it. I don't care. I don't think they
we'll
get
just
a loss
move
for
from
that.
there. I think that's a good. I agree with everything you said pretty much. I mean, it just makes more sense. You know, the fact is, back in the day, all the best crews were the ones that had one squad that they stuck with. And I think that's what we're looking for, right?
Yeah, I'm just listen.
But
I'm just scared that like I'm stuck in cuffs behind some fucking block, and I'm just waiting for somebody to fucking jump the corner, fucking grapple shot the corner, jump on a bike, fucking head slam one cop, cuff the cop, change cars, switch keys, throw the keys off the fucking rails, put me on the back of the bike and do some wheelie. And I'm scared I'm not gonna see anybody do that, or I'm scared we're not gonna have the people that have that energy, and that would break my heart to
Those
see
were the
it.
days. Hey, you remember that time when I literally woke up, 10 minutes into waking up, you called me to pick you up, and then I went to prison for you?
I
That was
remember.
crazy.
I remember.
They hit me with like 10 murder charges, man. You heard about that?
remember.
What'd you
yeah.
do that day?
I don't remember actually.
They said they're gonna charge me for all your crimes, and I was like, "How's that make sense?" But I just tanked it.
I remember, bro. Back in the days, bro, I used to take fines of like 60K every day.
Jesus.
wait, real quick. Way back when you guys had the Clean Boys, you know, wasn't Tony, you know, he still had his own thing, right, with Redline?
Yeah, he
right?
did.
And
He did.
Lang Buddha
But
had
that wasn't
Cerberus. No.
Well, they didn't open those up till after we started. You know, when we finished the lower vaults and the crime kind of stood still for a minute, that's when everyone spread out. But before
Really?
that, we were probably one of the tightest squads ever. You know, we all were pretty close. Definitely, we weren't perfect, but there's definitely a squad where we cared more about trying to get each other out instead of just like getting away with the job with the money. We always
Yeah.
came back for each other.
Also, these guys have a lot. You guys, I'm gonna tell you how it is. I cannot be part of a group that has too many friends, okay? Some of y'all, man, you have so many friends, it fucking, I hate that shit, okay? And it makes me want to cut myself off. And the problem, one of the main problems that we had, right? The fucking lower vault incident, the Jack incident. There's always a point where you see somebody, I can't hurt this guy, he's my friend. Oh, that's my dad, that's my brother, that's my friend's friend. Like, bro, your hands are, you can't do anything. You literally can't do shit. You know how it feels to be left behind or be let down by somebody because they have a friend on the... bro, there's no friend. It's the group or it's nothing. There's I don't want to hear it. Like, if something's going on...
Trust me, I struggled with that a lot.
Hell no.
Back in the day.
Hell, I will never see the day where this happens to me again, ever.
Bitch, wait, you're not talking about the Jaeger thing I mentioned before, right?
Oh yeah, fuck that bitch. Fuck you too.
Dude, no.
Oh my god,
no. I went to war with him. I have his island on my arm, bro, on my tattoos, alongside the yacht, alongside a Kraken, alongside the casino heist. You're all on my arm, and so is he, bro. That guy is our family. I know you've been gone for a fucking bit, went fucking hibernating for whatever the fuck. He is part of your fucking family, bro, whether you like it or not. Like,
all right.
That's just how it goes.
So if we pull off this thing, right, and we're running away in this car, and there's fucking this guy in front of us, and he stops us, right, and he has a gun to me, you're just gonna say, oh, sorry, I can't shoot you, shoot him instead. You're just gonna let him do it?
Wait, what? Wait, say that one more time?
Bro,
if I have to shoot?
If we have to stop the car in front, and he's right there in front of us, right, and he's gonna shoot me with a gun, right, and you have your own gun, point at him, are you gonna let him shoot me?
No, the fuck? No.
Okay, then...
No, absolutely not. But he would never do that, is the thing.
He would.
No, he wouldn't.
I don't have the same relation that you have with him, with me. Me and him
I think
me and him are not cool like that, bro. Me and him are not cool like that, bro.
No, I don't know.
You don't have to add the second part in. Just he needs to be around people who always choose him first. Just like when we were with the Clean Boys.
It is burned into my brain, okay? When Chody was right there, and we're both fucking bleeding out, and Jack said, I'm sorry, guys. I can't do it, guys. I can't. He's a friend.
Don't
Hell
remind me.
No.
Don't remind
I
me.
will never see the day again. It is burned into my memories, bro.
Don't remind me. I remember.
If that were to happen, bro,
Okay.
I will never see any of you guys again. So that's right now.
Yeah, I
That's
remember.
fair.
I remember. And the thing is, right, if it came down to it, someone's got a gun to your fucking head, I'm killing them through and through. It doesn't matter who the fuck
All right, boom, then.
right?
Then fed up. Then.
But it's also fucking fair for you to just be like, hey, I don't want you to snitch on this fucking guy. Bro, I kind of fought a war with him.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough then. As long as
have to
on the
get that middle
hierarchy,
ground.
even if I'm 0.1 above him, I am above him. That's it. The group, a heist group, right? When we're on a job or we're on a plan, we're all on the same level at the very top, and nobody's above us.
Right. So you understand it goes both ways, right? So the second it's not that way, it's not fair anymore, right?
Yes, we're all at the very upper tier, and nobody else is above it when we're on that. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. Otherwise, replace me with whoever you have above me, because otherwise that loyalty doesn't go both ways. Loyalty is a two-way street. I will not operate in a way that I'm just walking this path alone. It's not gonna work.
What do you think about
makes
that?
sense. I mean, I hate to bring it up, but I was probably the one with the biggest problems with that back in the day.
That's right.
You remember when I was pals with CG back then, and I just didn't know how to choose?
Oh man.
Oh.
Oh man.
Hey, listen.
Oh man.
I
bro,
gave you my CG chain at the end of the day,
bro.
so I chose.
Bro, deadass, bro.
Wasn't
If you
easy.
didn't have your way around a computer, bro, I would have fucking clapped you straight up.
I guess I'm
wait.
lucky I was good at stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Picture this.
But hey, I learned my lesson now, and
Right.
that is not really there anymore. I think I'm better now.
Only time will tell.
Picture this.
Hey, I gave you my CG chain, didn't I? You still got that old thing?
Picture this. I threw it away. All right, bastard.
What?
Yeah.
Picture this.
I had diamonds in that thing. It's shooting fire.
Fuck the diamonds and fuck the rubies. It
Yeah.
had CG written all over it.
Okay,
That's
okay.
fucking right. Yeah, we threw that shit.
Picture
Hey,
this.
I mean, I gave it to you because I wanted you to choose. Oh,
Picture
go on.
this. All right. Us three. Let's just say that this becomes the core group, right?
Okay.
We're about to rob a bank. Boom. Lang Buddha pulls up, points a gun at one of our heads, and he's about to fucking shoot. And you know Lang Buddha, he will shoot us. All right? You're behind him. He doesn't know you're here. You gonna pull out your fucking gun and kill him? Is he above us?
How about
Oh no, this is Jack all over again, bro. I swear to
All
God.
right.
No,
I'm
let
over,
me-
I'm over
Well,
it, bro.
all right.
I'm over. That's,
All right.
I've heard enough already.
how about you give me 1 day and I'll figure that out.
All right, I'll give you a day. That's all you get.